Hi, today is May 18th, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 766 for the year, Bukkake. I was walking down Bleeker Street between Broadway and Mercer, more or less minding my own business, when I looked over at the building that I used to live in, 88, and at more or less eye level, there was an air conditioner that basically had two words for me. The first was Friedrich, which was the air conditioner's name. The second word was written as a question on a large sticker that had been stuck to the bottom of Friedrich. Bukkake? There were other stickers, one with some words I couldn't read, one with an image of a limp dick drooping above the word dong, and one just on the right of the Bukkake sticker which said to send an interesting picture to a phone number. I don't know if I was supposed to send a picture of Bukkake, which I don't have and will never have, or whether I was being invited to participate in Bukkake, which I never have and never would. But I will say that I must have passed Friedrich many thousands of times and had probably even seen the sticker before, but this was the first time that I really took note of it and considered its implications, and considering the implications is not very pleasant. So I told the Friedrich, "You do you," and I headed off to the rest of my day, which in no way involved any bukkake. Poem number 767, Karaoke. I once had a half-Japanese friend, not Jad Fair, although I met him a few times and he once said something really nice to me, and this friend objected strongly to the way Americans pronounce the word karaoke. "It's pronounced how it looks," she would insist, karaoke, to which I could only respond, "Okay," and I made a mental note to never ask her if she wanted to go out for an evening of karaoke. Poem number 768, Omakase. I have never had omakase. I hadn't even heard of it until well into my veganity, but I must admit there is something wildly appealing about just walking into a restaurant and letting them serve you whatever it is that they want to serve you, like they do at Vatan, except Vatan is Indian food, and also it's all you can eat, whereas omakase is you eat what they serve and no more than that. Well, I found out earlier this year that there's a vegan omakase joint not terribly far from where I live, and I look forward to checking it out one day. Although this poem, ostensibly about omakase, may not be very exciting, the prospect of me having omakase is kind of a bit exciting to me. Poem number 769, Shibari. Shibari is the traditional art of decorative rope bondage. It has in common with bukkake and omakase the fact that I have never tried it. I don't think I'd be good at it. I don't even like to tie my shoes, and when I do, it's never very decorative. And the last poem of the day, poem number 770, Emoji. Another thing about me is I generally don't use emojis. I also don't use TIL for Today I Learned because I believe it can be a bit confusing. But today I learned that emoji is a Japanese word which comes from e, which means picture, and moji, which means character. So the word means pictograph, and its similarity to the English word emotion is a terrible coincidence. Why is the coincidence terrible? I can't think of a reason. I don't even know if there is a reason. I just wanted to write terrible coincidence instead of just coincidence. It sounded more tragic, in kind of a Japanese way. Perhaps the Japanese have an emoji for the phrase terrible coincidence. It sounds like something they would have. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.